I'm Ninon, your host, and we have a lovely stream of guests today. They're doing amazing. And of course, you know, Vegas is the entertainment place of the world, and we keep having reoccurring guests and reoccurring acts, and that's a little bit of what we're going to talk about with Joelle and Chris. How are you two?
Hello, good afternoon, Ninon. Thank you
Last
for
time
having us on.
I know, last time I was with them, actually two things. One, I was at their house for dinner, which was amazing. You did the cooking.
Thank you very much.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
I'm still enjoying it. And the other one was we were at the Italian American Club where you were performing.
Yes.
And she was performing her show. They had a big show on, and then you came on and did the show in the lounge show, which was absolutely fun. That Italian American Club is amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
They sort of have all the entertainers. They've got a place to sing. They've got a place to go. It's just absolutely wonderful. So how's it going for you?
Very well.
She's just umming and ahhing.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm admiring you.
Oh, I like that, don't I?
So you're talking about the Italian American Club.
Yes.
When my family moved here in the late 60s from Ohio, they would bring us in there to run around. I remember being a little girl in the 70s running around in the dining room there.
A little girl in the 70s.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
I'm fermenting in
No,
formaldehyde.
we're actually giving your age away.
Never. Yeah, I'm 29 on one side.
Yeah, 29. Well, I'm 29
On one
completely
side.
holding.
Holding,
I'm
okay.
39 and holding.
I'm on one side. So, yeah, Italian American Club has been in my family for years.
But they've always supported the entertainment of Vegas, which has always been, you know, that they don't have to do that, but they've done it, and it's now become a place. And older people do go there, so it's a lot of the older people have a place to go to. It's funny because in Vegas, I don't know if you probably noticed, both of you noticed this, that there's a lot of older people still go out and they love the entertainment. They love to go to the shows. They love to dress up. These women, they dress. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, back in the day, that's what they used to do.
I remember. We were all younger then. We were all in our 20s.
But even so, I mean, that etiquette is something that's not been lost with the older generation.
You're right. They still go there. The guys have the jackets on, and the women have the dresses on.
Yes, it's
still
classy. You got to still keep it classy. You know, unfortunately, I think the new generation has sort of changed things, which is fine. Change is not bad, but I think the classiness is something that needs to stay.
It's still so. Well, you're classy the way you dress and everything else.
Thank you.
And now, Chris, you are part of this Rat Pack thing.
Yes.
I love this Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack is back.
The Rat Pack is back.
Yeah.
Well, it actually never left.
It never left.
It never really left.
And we've been here for 22 years.
You've been doing the Rat Pack for 22 years?
The show itself has been here for 22 years. There's a lot of Rat Packs, but this is Dick Feeney's Rat Pack. It's called the Rat Pack is back.
The Rat Pack is back.
Is correct.
And who do you...
Sammy Davis Jr. No.
Yes,
I play Sammy.
Davis. He plays Sammy Davis.
No, I
Jr.
play Frank. I play Frank Sinatra.
You're
This
Frank
is my.
Sinatra.
This is. I'm going on my 6th year.
Your 6th year with Frank Sinatra. How did you realize that you had the voice for Frank Sinatra? This is a long time ago.
6 years. Well, no, I say 6. 6 years. My uncle was a tribute to Engelbert Humperdinck. And
I dated him.
Yeah, well, I remember you telling me that the other night at dinner. Yeah. So
in my days.
You still got those days. You haven't lost any of them.
No.
And
keep them all.
That's it. And so I picked all the music stuff up from my Uncle David, and it was from there, from the age of 6, I see, until 10, I did Engelbert.
And did he kind of help you? Did he sign?
Oh yeah, because I looked at the charm and the class. He had the rings, my uncle, and he had the tuxedos with the glitter. And
now, how tall was your uncle?
About my height.
About your height, because I know Engelbert.
Engelbert's huge.
Yeah, he's huge. And when I knew him, he was very, very young.
Yeah.
And he was, I probably shouldn't say all that stuff. Maybe I shouldn't zip it up. Anyway, he was very, very young, but very slender and very
slender,
tall.
very tall.
And this big head of hair.
Oh yeah, big curls. I think
all
he had
the
a lot of curls.
Yeah, lots of curls. Yeah. Well, you know, he was born in South Africa.
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah.
I lived there.
So you learned a lot from your uncle.
I honed everything. I learned and I studied my Uncle David, and I saw him go to Las Vegas, and you know he performed. He had all these pictures with people like Tom Jones and Sammy Davis and Bob Hope and.
Could he do anybody? Could he just kind of?
He did. My uncle did Tom Jones on stage. He did a Tom Jones set in his Engelbert show. He did Tom Jones. So I was hearing stuff like Delilah and all that stuff when I was really a young kid. And I remember him giving me, and I wanted to be, I wanted to be my uncle so bad that he said for show and tell, I was like elementary school, he gave me a whole bunch of his pictures, irreplaceable pictures with Sammy, Bob Hope, Frank Sinatra, everybody.
You really had the best training.
So I had everything. So I put them on a big bulletin board like this in back of me. I said, and the name of the presentation was called "Welcome to My World," which was Anglo Harbour.
Yes.
And I lost all the pictures. I don't know what happened to them. I lost all of them. I don't know how, but I lost
your
them.
uncle was really
Oh,
happy.
he was
Forget it. Elated, you know.
He
I
was.
never wanted them anyway, right?
No, and he had no negatives. So I lost all of them. So
it was all negative.
It was all negative. What happened? Yeah.
Intended.
So so I learned from my uncle, and then make a long story short, over the years went by, I ended up getting to Frank Sinatra, and my voice had changed quite a bit.
Who plays all the others? Because there's the most Joey Bishop.
So it's Joey Bishop, Peter Lawford, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis, Dean Martin.
Yeah.
In our show, for the Rat Pack is Back, is myself, Chris Jason, and Drew Anthony, who's the best. Dean Martin.
He's fabulous.
You know, he's fantastic. Me and him are like brothers, and myself and Kyle Diamond, who also plays, who's Sammy Davis Jr. We're like a family backstage.
You're like a family backstage.
Just like the Rat Pack was.
That's how I met him, was on the road. I was in the Rat Pack for 5.5 years.
What were you doing in the Rat Pack?
I was a special guest.
Oh, you were the special guest?
Yeah.
So did they always have a special guest as a female?
They had different
seasons of the show. They've had different things. Like for a while, they had a Marilyn Monroe. The producer likes to mix things up a little bit.
Mix it up,
So
because they want to change it.
Sure,
to get people
absolutely.
to come and see the show.
They can change songs. They can change performers. To a degree, like a guest star performer, they can change.
Absolutely.
So.
Now, do I understand? A little bird told me you want to do Cher.
Oh, I know I do Cher. I impersonate Cher.
You impersonate.
I impersonate Cher all the time.
All the time.
In fact, I have a gig next month. I'm going to be doing Cher for anybody.
Can you do a couple of lines?
If I could turn back time. So yeah, if I could turn back time and go back to the 70s when she had really long hair and no boobs, she was flat chested. Do you remember? And Sonny, that rat bastard, he hit a tree. Anyway.
She was Butcher's Bald Delight. That's what we used to call them.
Yeah.
So you do that. Who else do you? So you both kind of do the same thing.
We do. And we perform together. Aside from the Rat Pack, we also do.
We have our own show.
I produced our own show.
I didn't know you had your own show.
I
knew you were on stage and doing the same thing, or you were singing
for many years. But we also.
No. I mean, last week.
Right.
When we were the Italian club.
Yeah.
Well, this is an actual show, which we've only done on the East Coast.
Okay.
Back a couple of how many years ago? About 4 years ago.
4 years
I said,
ago.
why don't we
brought it back again?
It brought it back again, and I produced it, and it's called Nothing But the Best.
Okay.
And I do the music of Frank Sinatra. I don't play Frank Sinatra. I play me. Singing the music with the live big band.
Yes.
And she is more the characters in the show than anything.
So I come in and do Nancy Sinatra, Cher. I have done Keely Smith.
Keely Smith.
Yeah.
Keely Smith and Louis Prima.
There you go. Right. When I was in Vegas, the show, I helped create a character that was the cigarette girl. Remember the cigarette sliding yo-yos. Yeah. So I have a character.
They had all the lights going on.
So I come in the audience and I have a character that does that.
$20 things hanging out, so you get a $20 tip every time somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
You wouldn't put $1 there. You put $20 there. You got to give me $20. Come out with the money.
So we have this variety show that we bring to the East Coast every year, usually in September, which we will be back in Fulcino Wine Vineyard.
And you're going to do it here now in Vegas?
We haven't done that in Vegas.
We did do it at Chianti.
It was at Chianti restaurant.
We performed
we did a track version of it, not with a live band.
No.
But we'll be there in September 3rd.
September 4th.
September 4th. We'll be in New Hampshire at a wine vineyard that we sell out every year.
I've been doing it for the past 8 years.
Yes.
And it's about 250, 275 people outside on the vineyard.
It's beautiful.
And it's a wine pairing. It's like 7 courses.
September when it's still warm enough to be outside.
Correct.
With a live band. And people just
How big will your band be?
It'll be a 9-piece.
A 9-piece band. That's what I love about when you have these big bands. They're absolutely.
And all the arrangers that I have and that we both have are from here in Vegas. People like Stephen Lee, who plays with Pop Strings Orchestra. David Perico is another one of my arrangers. Brenda Cowart. They all have arranged a lot of the music for us. So
it's funny, but what I've noticed that in Vegas, you've still got the same group that seem to help. They're all sort of entwined.
It's all a big family.
It's like one big family. They're all entwined together. It's really how they help each other. Because I remember they used to have what it was, the Monday Night Darks.
Right.
David used to put a performance on. I forget where it was, but he used to have all these performers.
Dark Mondays.
Dark Mondays,
Yep.
because they wouldn't be performing,
Right.
and then he would make a performance,
Right.
which is fabulous.
I mean, now things are 7 days a week. It's crazy, you know.
Yes,
I mean,
it is 7 days a week.
everybody's there's something going on every night in Vegas.
Now
7 days a week.
everything's come back. COVID-19 is
Over.
over for a little, for how long? I think quite a long, because Vegas has really decided nothing's. I mean, no one's getting anything anymore in Vegas.
Right.
Everything's fine. Is everything coming back? Is it coming back really strong? Are you getting bookings? What's happening?
Yeah, well, when we first came back with the Rat Pack, we were usually downstairs in the Copa Room in the Tuscany Casino.
Yes.
Obviously, that was no more because it was so tight knit with the audience.
And
we
with
needed
COVID,
a bigger,
you couldn't do it that way.
We needed a bigger stage,
Yes.
and we needed a bigger audience, spacing.
social
So we went
distancing.
upstairs in the Tuscany still, and we had the Florentine room, which held like 650, but we could only we needed that 25 feet
Because you
distance.
needed that big room.
Yeah,
to
so
seat
that was
everybody
from
at
that
a
was from
distance.
November till
October we went back. October.
Was it
Right
right?
before
October.
Halloween, yeah. Because
And
I
then
went
we-
back originally.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we just came back downstairs to the Copa Room, downstairs in the Copa Room at
Yes.
the Tuscany, like probably 3 months ago.
Wonderful.
And it's been sold out every night. But we were only we started with Fridays and Saturdays to get
Yes.
the publicity out again, and then we did added the Thursdays and then the Wednesdays. So now we literally just started 6 days a week yesterday.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're doing
They're back
6
6
days a
nights.
week?
We're back 6 nights. a
You're
week.
back six
Yeah.
nights a week. And
Right.
is that in the cabaret room?
That's in the Copa Room.
The Copa Room, which is the one that's in where they have all the gambling and everything. All the,
It's when you walk in the
Yeah.
casino side of the Tuscany. You
the
walk right in.
Tuscany,
It's right
yes,
there on the
right
side.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very intimate. It's like literally
it's very,
you can touch
it's a
our feet.
fabulous room. That
It's
is
great.
a beautiful room.
And it's still a 7-piece band.
yes. Yeah,
So
which
it's
is-
fantastic. And
So
Lon
you're
Bronson's
you're there 6 nights a week?
6 nights a week.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That
And
is
I'll actually
wonderful.
be on the other side of the casino in July
Piazza.
the 17th.
19th.
19th, sorry, he knows.
He knows all the days.
On a Monday, I'll be there in the lounge doing what I did at the Italian American Club, but with a 3-piece
With
band.
a 3-piece band. So you're excited about that. You're excited about what you're doing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Yeah.
amazing? So obviously you're excited that Vegas is back again. We're back swinging again.
Feels
at
good,
London.
yeah.
And the activity. Now you can't get reservations in a lot of the restaurants because everybody wants to go out and eat.
Right.
Everybody. So you have to have 3 or 4 weeks advance
You do.
booking into anything, even probably your shows and everything.
They do, yeah.
Right.
They
I
have
mean,
to-
like on July 10th next Saturday, I'm playing at the Sterling Club at
Yeah.
the Turnberry,
Yeah.
and you need a reservation for that restaurant as well. But they
now.
have a lot of availability, so if you want to come next Saturday, July 10th,
Yes.
Yes,
And
they-
do you have the number or can
the Sterling Club is at the Turnberry Towers,
yes.
and I don't know the phone number,
No,
but I
but
will.
the
It
Sterling
will be
Club
on
is
my
fine.
website,
Yeah.
joelleghetti.com.
And what about you?
And you
How
can
can
go to
people-
the ratpackisback.com for all your ticket information, or you can go to the Tuscany Casino and go right to the box office, which is right at the Copa Room.
Yeah.
So Joelle and Chris have given us a little bit more information what is going on in Vegas, and it's all very exciting. And she's got
And
one.
wait, I have one last thing to say because you were talking about your last guest. You were talking about weddings, and I don't know if you
Yes.
realize I have a small business called the Gypsy Mobile Minister, and I cater
The
to elopements.
Gypsy Mobile
Minister, and I
Well,
cater.
What's the gypsy part?
Well, because I feel like I live out of my car because
Shows everywhere.
I get phone calls every morning. Can you meet me at the sidewalk in front of Bellagio? Can you do a wedding in my backyard? Can you come to the hospital? Can you come over here?
So you need to get in touch with Dawn.
Well, I already
They
already
gave
did
her
that?
my information because
You've given her-
I've got a stable company. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
she needs.
Yeah.
This lady needs a lot of
Yeah.
help, and
so
this is what
if
we
you're
do.
going to jump on the bandwagon of weddings, I could be your officiant because that's what I do.
We
See?
can all
It's
do
all
this
connected.
together. It's all
Everybody's connected.
What did you think about my idea of having fashion shows 50 and up?
I think it's a beautiful thing because Vegas is not just catered to the youth.
No, it's not.
Las Vegas morphs, and as I get older, I've grown up here for many years, and as I get older, it's harder
you don't
to
get
find.
older. That's the problem. She doesn't get older.
Well, formaldehyde helps, but I can tell you that as I have gotten older, there are less and less places to shop for
Really?
older women. Yes, because I think they want to see, the tiny little things for ladies, and that's all fine and dandy, but some of us older ladies want to be able to wear something classy and appropriate and nice that it's not going to cost us an arm and
But they
a
also
first
want to know where
our
to
first
go.
child's lock of hair. Hello. And we want to be able to shop, and so I am hoping that there will be some boutiques that will start to cater to maybe 50 and over. I mean, they have the youth full boutiques, but they need to come up with something.
Lost the voice. Keep talking.
No, it's all good.
I don't know. It suddenly went out the window.
No, it's all good.
But I think there's over 50 because I think these women in Las Vegas, I think they need to be catered to. They've got money. They want to go out.
Yeah,
and
we
they
need
want
to
to look good.
But we don't want to look like we're not 21. We don't want to dress like we're 21. We want to dress like
But
we're
we
50.
still want to look good.
Yeah, we want to look good, but wearing stuff that's classy and covers your arms and maybe goes up to your neck, but also isn't going to make you die when you get inside because it's very hot
It's
outside.
up to the neck.
You know,
but it still looks good.
And it's something other than black.
Hey, it's classy and elegant.
Anyway, I'm just putting it out there.
Because you're wearing black too. We're in
Exactly.
the black.
That's what I'm saying. Because black seems to be the thing as you get older.
Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. We'll be right back with our next guest. Take care.
If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.